everybody. Welcome back to Sunshine for the Soul. Thank you so much for stopping by today and hanging out with me. I'm going to do a brief introduction about the readings that I'm putting out for the beginning of August. It is going to incorporate the Venus retrograde in Leo that's going on right now, the super full moon in Aquarius that just happened on August 1st, and also this Lion's Gate portal energy, 8-8. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what these different times and energetic events mean to you as a spiritual energetic being. And as we go forward, I'm going to try to incorporate in my readings more of the astrological side of things, because they are useless to us if we don't know how to utilize these energies that come naturally because of the movement in the solar system with the planets. So with that said, Venus retrograde is in Leo. Now when a planet goes into retrograde, it's not really going backwards. It just appears to be going backwards to us. Retrogrades are about the RE, reevaluating, rethinking, reaffirming, returning, reassessing. It's where we go back and we look at things in the past and we possibly get a new perspective on what we experienced. So then we could use that lesson, that experience to move forward. All right. Now the super full moon in Aquarius. This is all about tensions building because this is the sun and the moon opposing each other. So the tension is going back and forth between the sun and the moon. Now for you that are new to tarot, the sun represents the masculine energy. That's the giving, the putting out the light. The moon is the feminine energy, not gender, feminine energy. That is the gravitational pull. So we've got the push, the pull, the yin, the yang. So right now the sun and the moon are opposing each other, and this tension, it may make us feel restless. It may make us feel uncomfortable. This is really telling us that we have some big changes coming here, some confusion, some chaos energy. So just like in Venus retrograde, it is not a really good time to make big decisions. Not about signing contracts, buying big items, about getting into new relationships, because the energies are so chaotic. The Venus retrograde does that in itself, but with the full moon, that's adding to that. So let's talk about very briefly the Lion's Gate portal, 8-8. And I just dug into this because I was really curious of what this all meant. So this comes from two different YouTube channels, Melanie Beckler and Jimmy from the Tarot Ship. The portal's peak is 8-8. It is open for 16 days every year, approximately from July 28th to August 12th. And what this means to you personally is that this is a doorway, an opportunity to enter into another experience. The eights are an infinity symbol. So we know that we have infinite possibilities, infinite potential for transformation and conscious awakening. And this Lion's Gate portal is amplified by the full moons during this period of time. So we've got the full moon in Aquarius that we just had. We have a new moon coming on the 16th, and we have another full moon at the end of the month. So this is where it falls between the summer solstice and the fall equinox, this Lion's Gate portal. And this is cosmic and plasma light that comes pouring in. It refers to a time band of accelerated energy activation and initiation. These portals happen outside of time and space. It is a powerful node point in the awakening of humanity. And this activating period happens when the sun is in Leo, Leo the lion. Now Venus retrograde is also in Leo, and this is directly associated with the star Sirius. It appears on the horizon in unison with the sun. Now the sun is our source of light and life force here on our physical plane that we call Earth. Now the star Sirius is often referred to as the spiritual sun, where there's an immense source of frequency on this spiritual plane. And Sirius and the sun, they kind of move in coherence. They're kind of dancing, illuminating the pathways for awakening and enlightenment of the souls on Earth that are now occupying a human vessel. our meat suit. So this Sirius star represents spiritual awakening, abundance, spiritual expansion, illumination. This is one of the most powerful times of the year because the veil is so thin, so the esoteric can be seen. It brings revelations. Union with the divine within this period of time is much more accessible. The gates are open within to receive expansion and activation through love. So we just open up with gratitude and tune in and release these old heavy energies. All right. And this is also about exploring synchronicities, moving through the universe, being able to see the signs that the universe gives us that informs our actions. We can be receiving intuitive hits during this time. It really is a ripe time for exploring your inner truth and gaining wisdom from your ancestors. An incoming wave of light and frequency serves to activate and awaken the consciousness of humanity. The light illuminates love and mind, and our light body is activated. Because we're a light, we're a spiritual, energetic being. This can reveal the stuff of past traumas, fears, and projections that humans tend to collect during our lives. The light triggers it to come up for release. You know, the key is to acknowledge and accept wherever you are. Welcome new awareness and love. See it for what it is, release it, and let it go. This is a powerful time of energetic reset. In ancient Egypt, Sirius was on the horizon, was seen as the new year for them. It was a time to laser focus in on their intentions and to look at patterns and habits that are playing out on our default ego system and evaluate whether or not those old patterns and beliefs are moving us forward into the trajectory that we want. So in my readings for August, I'm going to do an 8-card spread. We're going to look at the past, honoring the Venus retrograde in Leo, where we're reevaluating, rethinking, reaffirming, returning to things in the past. Next, we're going to pull 2 cards on what the super full moon energies in Aquarius are revealing, because the moon is all about revealing secrets, seeing things hidden underneath the surface. Next, we're going to look at the potential forward. The Lionsgate portal energy is a doorway. It's an opportunity to enter into another experience. So we're going to look at each zodiac sign and what the potential is for this Lionsgate portal. And finally, I'm going to pull 2 cards on what the universe says about all these different energies. August is a huge month for energies. All right, and I know this was a little extensive, but I wanted to give you some background, and I really wanted to start adding the astrology part to my readings, so bear with me as I kind of move into something a little new. And I appreciate you guys being here so much. If you dig my vibe and you are resonating with what you're hearing, please like, share, and subscribe, because this allows your energy get put into this community and the algorithms pick it up, and then other people are able to hear these messages. So in a way, it's you being able to do your part to add positivity and love and togetherness to our community, and we appreciate that oh so much. So let's get into the reading. All right there, Leo. So Venus retrograde in Leo. We're taking a look in the past. We're reevaluating, rethinking, reassessing something that happened in our past, something we experienced. And with the 3 of Swords, right off the bat, we've got getting over our fears. This is losses or endings. This is reassessing a heartache, a painful separation that you may have gone through in your past, Leo. The 6 of Cups, this says that this painful experience that we had was with a soulmate or someone in our soul tribe. So this doesn't have to be romantic. This can be a painful experience with a family member or a parent or a friend. It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic, but it looks like we're looking back and kind of evaluating an ending that we had with someone that was probably very important to us. Understanding, where we were at that time, where this person was at that time, kind of looking at it in a new perspective and seeing what lesson we could learn out of the situation that we went through. Painful endings suck, but they are a part of life. And in the present, the super full moon, the moon reveals things hidden below the surface. Now, this is in Aquarius. So to start with, we've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse for you, Leo. Now, the Queen of Cups is normally very compassionate, loving, wears her heart on her sleeve. But in the reverse, she's, she's got a problem with controlling or suppressing emotions. She may use emotional blackmail or self-sabotage in a situation. So the Queen of Cups is an energy. It's not a gender. So if you're sitting here, Leo, and you're saying, well, I know this person in my life that is got these representations of self-sabotage. They control or suppress their emotions. The full moon may be revealing to you about this situation, or this could be about you personally. The Five of Cups in the reverse is not letting go of past traumas. This is things we needed to walk away from, okay? The super full moon is saying maybe you dealt with somebody who was emotionally blackmailing you. Maybe you dealt with somebody who was suppressing their emotions because they didn't want to let go of past traumas. They didn't want to get out of that victim mode. Or this could have been you. So in the present, we're taking a look at that. It's being revealed to us of possibly why we behaved or somebody else behaved in that way. And what that indicates to me is controlling or suppressing your emotions is somebody that is emotionally immature. They'd rather not deal with it, so they just bury them down real deep. And that is a form of self-sabotage, because that will fester inside of you, like a disease. And you will keep repeating the same situations over and over again until it gets to the point where it's going to burst and you have to deal with it. Literally, the universe will continually put people in your life so that you self-sabotage or you suppress or you control your emotions. You don't let go of those past traumas, and you will keep having the same ending again and again and again until you clear out these energies. So in the potential future, going forward from this, the Lionsgate portal is the doorway. It's an opportunity to have another experience where we didn't have heartache or pain with a soulmate, where there was no emotional blackmail. We weren't self-sabotaging a situation with a soulmate. We weren't suppressing our emotions. The Ace of Wands in the reverse says, here's an opportunity to bring our passions and desires into our physical 3D world. It's an opportunity to re-spark the passion between two people in our life. And the Justice card, number 11, is Libra energy. And this is saying that this doorway allows us to bring balance into a situation that looks like it wasn't very balanced, or we weren't very balanced. Fit the scenarios how it resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. So very interesting, Leo. It seems like you have been going through it or going through it with someone, but the universe is right here, saying here's an opportunity. And we want to look at the powerful energies and what the message is exactly that the universe wants us to zone in on right now. And the Knight of Swords in the reverse is unfocused energy, impatience, acting too quickly. And it looks like to me this is an energy of stalling to bring truth, stalling to communicate. This is an energy of somebody feeling held back by their circumstances. All right, so we see how this is kind of rolled out in front of us. We're reevaluating that loss with a soulmate. We're taking a look at how we handled ourselves and whether or not we had any healing to do in the past, from our past, I should say. And we've got an opportunity to light this new spark and to bring balance into a situation. And it looks to me like this is someone stalling to do this. This is, unfocused, scattered energy. This is someone is very impatient and they're kind of stalling because this is them bringing truth. This is bringing clarity or communication. And the Four of Swords, our last card, is 4 is our powerful number of healing. This is needing to recuperate and take a little me time. Maybe before speaking your truth about a situation, or maybe before a person is coming in to speak to you about this ending, about what transpired in the past with a soulmate. It looks like they're taking a time of healing, a little me time, kind of getting a grip before they move forward in these energies. Or again, Leo, this is you. This is you getting a grip and recuperating and doing some healing and seeing the past for what it is, and then gaining your strength to have a new beginning and bring balance into a situation. Good for you, Leo. This is pretty awesome to see. It's weird and interesting to combine the energies for past, present, future. So this reading, if it resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. That helps this channel grow so other people can hear these messages, these spiritual teachings that we find in these tarot cards. We'll see you at the next reading. Peace.